Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for today's makeup look, we have a big bun on. That is the vibe. It is chill, it is relaxed, but still glam because I pulled out a pink lip, which I don't normally do, and some faux freckles. So this is a real easy glam, nothing strenuous, so let's get started. First, I'm going to use my mattifying pore blur primer from Makeup Revolution because we're going real light on the skin today. I'm using my tinted moisturizer from Olay. This has an SPF in it, so anything that we just took away with the mattifying primer, it's gonna come back. We're doing dewy and light. I know usually I am matte to the gods, but I want something light and fresh. My skin needs it, and you know what, as my skin is getting better because I'm actually taking care of it, it's looking better and I don't need as much foundation. Who knew? This color is a light to medium and it's supposed to kind of just match your shade. It does oxidize quite a bit, but I combat that with a little bit of concealer and powder, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So I blend this out with a dry beauty sponge just because when it is wet, that product does not want to stick to your actual skin and it is a pain to use. But then I'm going in with the Pretty Fresh concealer, going in under the eyes, on my upper lip, just because I do have the start of a little blemish there, and then just down my nose with a few dots, and then right above my eyebrows. Now, normally I don't conceal here, but given that this is a lighter foundation, I just want to make sure my face still has a lot of dimension. So again, just blending this out with our sponge. It's super light for my skin as it is. And then with this moisturizer, it's even lighter. So you really want to make sure you're blending or you have something lighter so that it's lifting and bright, but not too light that it looks like a James Charles flashback situation. So now I'm going in with this white color. I primed my lids with concealer and just using a big fluffy brush to set all of this. This is going to be a very easy eye look, as you could probably tell from the thumbnail and the intro. I'm just setting all that down so it doesn't crease because we do not want to have creased lids. There was a time in high school where I did not use eye primer and I saw how creased eyeshadow looked. Never again. Bought primer the very same day. Taking that same brush, I'm just going in with this kind of medium brown shade. It's a very peanut buttery color. And we're just going to give our crease a little bit of definition. I'm not cutting anything. I'm not, darkening it up a lot. I'm just giving it enough definition so that it gives you that, yes, I put in effort look, but not a lot of effort, if that makes sense. We're diffusing it out quite a bit. I love this color. I think it's a pretty universally loved color. This was like peak 2016 transition shade when the beauty community was just booming. So that's why I bought it in the first place because I'm nothing if not a consumer. So I'm just blending this out a lot because I don't want it super thick, like I said. So now I'm just going back in with the white color we used before and highlighting underneath the brow and diffusing those kind of harsh edges that developed with the brown. Again, using the same brush. Like I said, this look is super easy. And then going in with a shade that's just a little bit more peachy and has a slight shimmer to it, I am packing this on the lid and blending it into that transition crease color. This is a really easy beginner friendly kind of look if you're just dipping into makeup. It's not super heavy and it's good. It's a good like spring school look. So now I'm just going in with my Fit Me powder foundation. I love this stuff, especially with this tinted moisturizer. It not only sets everything, but it combats a lot of that orangey kind of look that you can kind of see a little bit because it's starting to oxidize and gives the slightest bit of extra coverage. When I work outside in the summer, this is what I wear when I am in front of people because it is just super easy and it's just nice and soft. And, I still get the SPF protection in there as well. So for the brows today, we're going minimal, we're doing effortless. I am brushing the very little brow hair I have up as much as I can to detangle it and volumize it, because we're just going to go with messy, bushy, kind of untamed brows. So I am using my volumizing brow mascara from iMethod. This is in shade number 1, and we're just adding color. My brows are really, really light, and to get this kind of full, fluffy, bushy look, I gotta add a lot of brow mascara. Now it is time to line my lids. I'm using a gel eyeliner. I've been trying to use this one up. It's from NYX. It's starting to dry out. The pot is broken, and I am ready to go back to my liquid liner. It's so much easier than doing this, but I'm trying to be good and not buy unnecessary makeup products. Wait till you guys see my makeup collections either in April or May that I'm doing the video. You will be shocked by how little makeup there actually is in my collection now. But I'm trying to use it up. I'm trying to be good and conscientious, and I feel like it's probably better for the environment than me buying more stuff that has external packaging. But anyway, I am doing a nice wing, not super thick, not super thin. This is pretty moderate for me. For others, this is a lot. Do whatever you're comfortable with. I personally like doing a big wing. It's who I am as a person. And then a lot of mascara. This is the Lash Paradise mascara, my absolute favorite. It's the best. It's a lot of people don't like it because it's super thick. I'm someone who doesn't mind a really thick mascara. However, this one is not sweat proof and will very much smudge on your face if you are profusely sweating or, outside for long periods of time. So now on a smudger brush, I'm just going in with this kind of burnt sienna color, and I'm just connecting it from the very start of where my wing lifts off my lid, just to about the midpoint of my pupil, or like my iris. This is just to add a little bit of weight underneath the eye. I think it makes it all come together, look a little bit more cohesive. If you don't like it, you just want to leave it light, then skip this step. It's all up to you, but I just thought it kind of finished off the look, and it might be because of the lighting. But now we're going to contour. So I'm using my e.l.f. contouring, and I am doing the TikTok contouring. I don't know that I did it right, but I tried it. It's where you contour up higher on your face, actually on the apple of your cheek. And I saw another artist doing it. It was Makeup Slays MUA, or like Makeup Kills MUA. She also has a round face, and she was talking about the science behind why she contours like that, so I tried it too. And then I contoured my nose real quick, which you can't really see because I'm holding the mirror in front of my face, but I promise I did it, and then I profusely blended this contour. And then right along the hairline, I did a little contouring as well, just because when I have my hair up like this, I like to contour the whole way around my face so that it all looks nice and even and like there's structure all the way around. So now I am just popping on a lash. If you want to do a more natural lash, that's fine. These are the most natural ones I have currently, but I really like them. They're from Ardell, and they're in the little like Confidence 3-pack I got, and they are the Glamorous lashes, I'm pretty sure. They have a little bit more weight on the outside than the inside to them, and I think they just complement this wing and this eye shape I have created very well today. So then I went in with a little bit of bronzer to kind of even out that contour a little bit, and just giving myself more of that sun-kissed kind of look. Now for blush, I did an orange peachy blush, which most of the time I go for pink, but if I'm doing faux freckles, I always go with orange, and that is because I think it just picks up on the brown tones a lot better than a pink blush does when you are adding faux freckles. So for the faux freckles, when you're choosing a color, I would say whatever your kind of darker crease color or a darker contour color that you may have lying around, that's what you're going to want to use. I personally took a liner brush and just dipped into my contour color from my e.l.f. contouring quad. I'm someone who doesn't care if people can tell that my freckles are not real. So I just don't care if they're a little bit darker than they should be. I want them to really stick out. Now, if you're someone who has more red kind of ginger hair, obviously you're going to want to go with a little bit more orangey on the freckle side of things. Mine, I usually do brown just because it seems to complement my face and everything. And there's a lot of different methods. This is the one I find works for me the best because I can just kind of dot them all over. And the first dot is always super dark. And then as I go, around my face, they kind of, obviously there's less powder on the brush, so they lighten up naturally, which creates a lot of dimension and much less work for me. So now I just take my beauty blender with whatever is on it and I just go over top of those freckles. I don't push them around, I just kind of stamp them into my face so that they look a lot lighter and just kind of part of my skin. So now for the lips, I'm going in with my nude pencil from NYX. As y'all know, this is my favorite lip liner. I'm going to need a new one soon, probably, because I'm just going through this like crazy. It is such a complimentary color, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with my lips at first, so I just went with nude. But I ended up going with this color from ColourPop. It's called Brooklyn, and I believe it is a satin finish liquid lip. It is very pink, and I don't normally gravitate towards pink, but I felt with the very simple eye and the freckles, a kind of fresh, springy pink shade would be a good fit for this. You could also do nude or just gloss, whatever you want. So this is the finished product. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.